A pasty is a common British meal consisting of meat and vegetables wrapped in a pastry. Historically, the Cornish pasty was served as a convenient meal for miners in the Cornwall area of the United Kingdom. The crimped edge served as a handle, allowing workers to enjoy their food without contaminating it with their dirty hands. The Cornish pasty is the national dish of Cornwall in the UK. Its signature crimped edge, along with other characteristics, are culturally and commercially protected. Under European Union regulations, only pasties made the traditional way in Cornwall can be sold as Cornish pasties. The traditional recipe begins with pastry dough. Workers combine lard and margarine with salt and flour. They mix these ingredients at low speed so they don't overheat the fats. The solid fats break up gradually and combine with the flour and salt to form a breadcrumb-like texture. After about 5 minutes, they add water. Then they resume mixing until the dough reaches the right consistency. They let the dough rest for about an hour. This relaxes the gluten in the flour, preventing the dough from shrinking when it bakes. They put it in an extruder, which feeds it down an automated forming line. At the first station, the dough passes through several rollers, which progressively flatten it into a sheet. They add flour to the dough so it doesn't stick to the rollers. The flattened dough finally exits the first station. The next station uses revolving cutters to slice the dough into 5-ounce discs. The excess dough is collected and reworked into the next batch. Flattening and cutting the dough heats it up, so they put it in a refrigerator for about an hour to restore its elasticity. Meanwhile, they prepare the pasty's vegetable filling. Workers load washed potatoes into an industrial peeler. It spins them inside an abrasive metal drum to remove the skins. Then the potatoes go through a dicer, which cuts them to a specific size. The dicer deposits the potatoes in water to remove any excess starch. Workers combine the potatoes with diced rutabaga and onion in a vegetable mixer. They add melted butter to help caramelize the onions. They also add salt, pepper, and a blend of other seasonings. They run the mixer for about 2 minutes. Then the vegetable filling joins the other components on the production line. Workers place the dough on a moving belt, with the front edge of each disc on a white line. This position ensures that the depositor's nozzles drop the filling onto the right spot. Next, workers place fresh, lean skirt steak on top of the vegetables. The steak is cut from the forequarter of prime beef. According to European Union regulations, 12.5% of a Cornish pasty must be beef. This company's pasties exceed that, containing at least 17.5%. Highly skilled workers close the Cornish pasty with the signature crimped edge. They fold the dough in half, form 19 to 22 even crimps along the back of the pasty, then neatly tuck the end. This must be done with both precision and speed. It takes these expert crimpers about 20 seconds per pasty. Workers collect the pasties and make a small incision to vent some moisture as they bake. The remaining juices will infuse the vegetables, producing a flavorful gravy. The factory immediately cools the finished Cornish pasties to about 65 degrees Fahrenheit. This keeps the raw ingredients fresh during packaging. Pasties are stored and shipped frozen, then glazed and baked on site. After 45 to 50 minutes in the oven, these traditional Cornish pasties are ready to serve.